Well, hello there, and welcome to my home in the UK. As you can see, you're being welcomed by our own dog, Diesel, who is the dog of my mechanic, who I share the home with, Rick. And you can walk in. And I don't live here by myself. Like I said, I live here with my former mechanic Rick, another mechanic from the team Cameron, and one of their friends Andy. And we can start off in the kitchen, which is pretty nice actually. And I think one of the perks of living with some mechanic is that you can bring some souvenirs back home with you. This is actually my nose box from last year, Donington Park, which unfortunately couldn't be repaired, and yeah, we bring them back instead. But as you can see, it's quite a big kitchen, and we try to make our best. And I think a very nice detail, and I think very, precise for the UK as well, is the dartboard that we got here. And you don't really see that very often in maybe houses in Sweden, etc. So it's always quite nice. And we can go forward to, I think, one of the best parts of the house as well, which is the gym section, which I use every day, of course. But it's really nice to have quite a good gym. It has everything you need, and it's really nice to have it in the house, which means that you can go here whenever you like. And it leads us on to the backside, the garden, which is surprisingly nice, especially in weather like this, which don't come very often here in the UK. But you can be outside, enjoy it. And I think this is one of the best things as well with this. And you can't really see it right now, but underneath this is a car, which they've turned into a pool. Fully functional pool, I will say, and they've took out the engine as well and replaced it with a grill, which means that we can have barbecues, etc., which is really nice. And one of the fun things of living with mechanics, they can be quite creative in that sense. And let's just go quickly upstairs, and I'll show you my room and how I live. And as you can see, very typical British as well, is the carpet everywhere. Very happy to not have it in the bathroom though, but it's everywhere else in the house. But yeah, this is my room. I think this is probably one of my favorite things about the room itself, is that I've got a fully working sink. I mean, look at this. Maybe not, your average house has, but it's a nice detail, and I actually use it quite a lot. But this has been my quick house tour of this, and obviously we can't forget the most important detail, being the IKEA bag. I think every Swedish person ever who lives across the world has one of those, and obviously I have to have it as well. And just add that Swedish touch to the room. But no, this has been my quick tour of my house and my room. Now it's fully focused on the racing this weekend, and hopefully we can get a good result.